In the frost-bitten heart of the Carpathian mountains, where wolves howled like mourning widows, and the wind whispered secrets through the pines, there stood a castle cloaked in shadow, Castle Château. Its mistress, Countess Elizabeth Báthory, was said to be as beautiful as she was cruel, her skin untouched by time, her eyes gleaming with a hunger no feast could satisfy. They called her the Blood Countess. By day she wore velvet gowns, and hosted noble guests with a smile as polished as her silver goblets. But by night the castle groaned with secrets. Servant girls vanished, the hearths burned red, and the Countess, ever youthful, grew more radiant with each passing moon. The villagers whispered of a ritual. It began with a mirror, an ornate relic, said to reflect not the present, but the decay of years yet to come. Elizabeth would gaze into it, watching her beauty wither, her skin crack, her eyes hollow, and then she would scream, not in fear, but in defiance. She believed blood could bind time. One winter's eve a maid spilled wine on Elizabeth's sleeve. Enraged, the Countess struck her, and the girl's blood spattered across Elizabeth's hand. The next morning her skin glowed where the blood had touched. Thus began the ritual, a bath drawn not from springs, but from veins, a chalice filled not with wine, but with youth. Girls were lured to the castle with promises of work. They entered the stone halls never to return. The Countess and her loyal circle, an old nurse, a mute servant, and a woman known only as the Raven, performed rites beneath the castle, where iron hooks and crimson basins awaited. But time is a jealous god. One night the mirror cracked. Elizabeth saw not herself, but the faces of the vanished, eyes wide, mouths open in silent screams. The walls bled, the wind howled her name, and when the king's men arrived, they found her in a room bricked shut, whispering to the mirror, her skin pale as snow, her youth finally fleeing. She died alone, sealed in stone. Yet some say, on Samhain night, if you light a candle and whisper her name, the mirror will fog, and in its depths you'll see her, smiling, waiting, asking, would you plead for beauty?